Good afternoon to you. Merry Christmas. I'm Storm Surge 7 meteorologist Brian James. Since we don't have a newscast at 5 and 6 o'clock thanks to NBA basketball, I thought I'd update you on what we have going on for the rest of the afternoon through this evening and even during the day tomorrow. We will have a newscast coming up at 10 o'clock, though, so you want to come back for that. But we're first taking a look at Adobe Walls Live Max Radar. You always can, too. Connect to Amarillo.com, and then up at the top, find the weather link, and then beneath that, you'll find the opportunity to take a look at the radars, and it automatically updates. You've seen it doing it right there, updating with fresh imagery, and you can see what's going on here in the central panhandle. We still have the snow wrapping its way around this area of upper level low pressure that's off to the southeast of us. The back edge of the snow from roughly around Dalhart to Vega down to about Hereford or so, and it is moving off to the east. Now, you're not seeing the snow showing up in the eastern panhandle. It's there. It's just below the radar beam, but it is still snowing in the eastern panhandle as well. Also, same thing across northern, northeastern parts of the high plains. We'll focus in a little closer to the metro area. You can see the snow is starting to slowly work its way off to the east a little bit more, but it will be with us for the remainder of the afternoon. It will start tapering off, though, as we head into this evening. But with the strong north winds, the east-west oriented roads are the roads that are going to be the most difficult to traverse. And I did post a picture on my Facebook page, and there's a couple also posted on the Pro News 7 Facebook page of what it looks like out there with some of that drifting of the snow across the lane. So please be careful driving around. If you don't have to travel, it's probably the best thing not to. Mostly here in town, it looks like about 2.5, 3.5 inches of snow has fallen so far. There have been a few isolated totals, a little bit heavier, 4 to 5 inches, in a few isolated areas, but that's pretty much what we expected. I think that's going to be the case for the remainder of this afternoon into this evening, is that snow working its way off toward the east and down to the south, and not looking at heavier bursts of snow, but generally just light snow, blowing snow, and that does occasionally also reduce the visibility. Matter of fact, we'll take a look at what it looks like with our Skycam shot. We're looking out over the I-40, I-27 interchange, and driving around town, these roads are slippery. The road crews are trying to take care of them, but some of the main arteries have been treated. Some of the secondary roads really haven't. Where some of that snow has been packed down, those are extremely slippery. So please be careful. If you do have to travel somewhere, just allow yourself plenty of extra time. As I always say, it's better to get there late than not get there at all. Now, what's going to happen for the rest of the afternoon is the snow is eventually going to taper off. We are going to go back to eventually a mostly to partly cloudy sky for tonight, but it's going to be cold tonight. Temperatures dropping down generally into the single digits by the time we get to tomorrow morning. We are going to keep an eye on a couple more things that are going on. One of the things that we're going to watch is the potential for another storm system. You can see the one making its way on through right now, moving off to the east pretty quick. But there's another storm system that's going to move in. It's going to pass north of us, may generate some wind. It will push another cold front in here as we head into mainly Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. So a little cooler for Friday. There's going to be another storm system that tries to make its way in, though. You can see a big storm system coming on shore across parts of California. That's going to be the next one to watch as we head toward New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, several days away. But we'll keep an eye on it. Several days away. We're going to get through tonight's snow, and then things will start to quiet down for a little while. But that monster storm depends on the track, and right now the models are taking it just south of us. If that does happen, then we'll have another winter storm kind of like we have now with the possibility of snow. Again, several days away. We're looking at like January 1st, January 2nd for that storm to affect us. We'll keep you posted as it gets closer. But for right now, we are looking for the snow to move out. Temperatures will cool down into the single digits tonight. The wind will drop off as well. And then tomorrow we'll start to work our way back up into the upper 20s with some sunshine, but with the snow on the ground, that's going to slow down our warm-up. As I mentioned, we have a newscast coming up at 10 o'clock. Until then, have yourself a Merry Christmas, and hopefully we'll see you then.